my god, I screamed that I almost lost my voice. Oh, when I saw my girls on stage, I'm like, yeah, this is a feminine season, this is a female season. I was so happy. Today this afternoon I was on a live stream and I was saying that I saw Dede as a potential winner, to be honest with you. And some were like, no, I saw her. I don't know what he was, but yeah, yeah. Finally. I don't know. Those dreamers, they should keep dreaming on. What made them see Fate was not going to? I don't know what made them think Fate was going to win this show. I really don't know why. I don't get it. They should do the maths. They should calculate it. If the remaining vote was meant for Fate, I don't know. Did you call? When did you call me? When was that? I don't know. Wait, are you happy for the win? Wait, leave call first by the side. Are you happy for our Imisi? God have mercy, that girl? Did you see the shoe she was wearing? ah, divas. No, I knew that divas were going to get to that point. I said it this afternoon. I live streamed this afternoon, and I was saying that I saw Dede as a potential winner. Like I mentioned 5 people that I saw for me where my win. In fact, it was not even part of it. I saw it was Imisi, Coin, Dede, at some point Jason J, and then Menson. Honestly, see those 5. Those were my top 5. Like sealed. You get Menson, Jason J, Coin, Dede, and Imisi. You get, and obviously, God, that girl, the babe, now something I swear. You see the shoe where she wear, you see the Crocs. I'm like, Missy, can't you borrow shoe? Even if you don't have, can't you borrow from Isabella or Sultana? At least. ah, I actually thought it was going to be Shia and Koyi that were going to be on the stage, but we did it too. Perfect choice. Perfect choice. Like, I don't know. This is the first Big Brother show that I am so happy at the outcome. Like this one, anybody will say Pasha Day, that person now wins. Like this is the very first. Like I'm just so satisfied. Like where something just went your own way. Like this is the first time Big Brother show is going my way. Where they say I know the verse, I am just okay. Like very, very, very okay, very super okay. Yeah, but about Onyeka, this wasn't as predictable as the other ones. This one was not as predictable as the other ones until 2 weeks ago. Honestly speaking, I could not place my hand. It was anybody's game. Even today, Seth, one mind was telling me that, what if Koyi win this thing? When I saw Koyi reach top 3, I'm like, what am I not seeing? Imagine, he was so beautiful. Koyi was the first guy to enter the house, and he was the last guy to leave the house. From 2 weeks, I just knew that Imisi was the girl. I was always going to, yes. How did you know she was always going to win? Anyway, you that you're in Lagos, maybe you guys know how the thing roll over there. But to me, it was from 2 weeks, I could bet any amount. Do you get from 2 weeks, like 2 weeks to the end of the show, I could bet that Imisi was going to win the show. As I went, for me, Faith being disqualified, it didn't change anything. Like, I knew that guy was not going to win the show. I knew he was just there for drama. And the irony of the whole thing, we Nigerians, we are just a bunch of hypocrites, myself inclusive. I'm a Nigerian, obviously. We claim that we want peace, but I don't think we want peace. How comes every freaking season, aside from last season, every freaking season, the toxic individual gets more the support? Like, I don't know how to explain it. We also, I really wanted Faith because he was very see, Onyeka, intelligence without manners is useless. If he's so intelligent like that, how comes he didn't know where to draw the line? You guys are overhyping this boy's intelligence. If he was that intelligent, he should also be emotionally intelligent. If he's an all-rounder, you guys see him as master of all, jack of all trade, that be master of. If he was that good, how comes he wasn't emotionally intelligent? You guys did not notice what happened that day. You people do not even know what. Now, this what I noticed with Faith is that if he does not know how to do something, it's a good thing anyway for you to have the zeal to want to learn how to do something. But you should just know that as a human being, you can never know it all. It's only God Almighty that knows everything. As a human being, you have your limits. And I'm not taking his flowers away from him. He's an intelligent guy. I'm not taking it away from him at all. I am not. I give it to him. But to me, I feel that you no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how talented you are, character still plays a major role. You can't be all that and lack character and then you call yourself successful. No, I am not taking it away from him. I am not. If you notice, I never really had anything against Faith. I just wish he could do better. Yes, everyone has his flaws, and unfortunately, his flaws costed him a lot in front of international television, in front of international satellites. Unfortunately, see, I know someone like that that behaves. You know, the whole when I said it, I said I'm not a professional here, but socially, Faith is a covert narcissist. That boy has problem. That boy has. He's so I don't know. He has some social like his behavior, like just like I said, socially you get, he's so no. Biggie wasn't biased, Onyeka. That is for you. It didn't go well with you. Then sorry, I'm sorry about that. Right? I'm sorry. I'm for you. Right? I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry you feel the way you feel. Right? But to be honest with you, there was no bias here. The only thing you would tell me, and I will agree with you, was that Biggie groomed a monster, or he accommodated a monster in his house. You get, he accommodated a freaking monster. Okay, the people that they gave strikes because of Faith, they didn't do half of what Faith did to other people. See, I like something that Dede said this afternoon. You know, this afternoon they had one, I don't know, they had one task like that. I don't know if it's a task or just a farewell, whatever, where they gave each other cupcakes, right? And then they were to say what they like and what they did not like, right? Okay. What is he if he's not a monster? He's a terrible person. Let me use his words. You know, he called Zita a terrible person for pouring noodles on Ruboy's face. So he is equally a terrible person. Yeah, because what he did was not nice. And you know, I don't know why you guys are not seeing the bigger picture. Faith was actually wasting the things that they brought for the task. You don't know how to formulate skincare products. You don't know how. You're a medical doctor, medical school, did they teach you how to formulate cosmetic products? No. You don't know how to do it. Then leave it. And besides, this wager did not even count for anything. At the end of the day, say everything scattered. That was a wager that that even never pulled through. Yeah? What do you want me to say? Yeah? It's just like at home where you people nurture a child, you teach a child how to be arrogant, how to be a bully and all of that. Yes, so congratulations. And then when the child grows up and becomes a bully and start bullying people in the house, then people will now start crying. Why are you crying? When the child was going out of line, why didn't you correct the child? Then suddenly now, see, I've seen that character before. I've seen the last time, I'm like, oh my god, I've seen that character before. I know someone like that. As I speak to you now, this person is not even up to 40 yet, but they are on their third, maybe fourth marriage. People like that, they feel that they are always correct. You can't be always correct. Like I was saying before, there was something Dede said about Jason J, and I'm glad she said that, and I was very and I was very happy she said that as well. When she told Jason J that Jason J is a hypocrite, that he has this double standard whereby he condemns a particular thing if someone does it, but if he does it, he finds an excuse, he finds a reason, you get, to say that this person did wrong. I love what Dede said, and it was true. If there's anything Jason J runs away from is accountability. So also Faith. To me, I suspected part of the reason why Faith was disqualified was his lack of remorse. If you look at the others that were giving strikes, while they were being shown the clip or something, there was remorse. Even the bride's own, there was that guilt. But did you see Faith's gestures? Faith, in his gestures for me, was saying something like, she brought it upon herself. How can you alone be correct and everybody is wrong? Is that in normal? Is that kind of lifestyle, is it normal just because he's intelligent? And exactly, probably that is how he has gotten away with rubbish till the point that he came to international television and disgraced himself. The only thing I will fault Big Brother for, fault production for, was they should have clipped his wings earlier. When Faith came into that house at first, Faith came in with some level of low self-esteem. He came in with some level of low self-esteem. Remember, he even said it himself that the first and the second week, it was even Big Soso and Sultana that were consoling him. This guy was crying, he was frustrated, he was, now gradually when he now sat down and started analyzing people, or he started trying his hands on one or two things, and he clicked for him. He wasn't called out. Boom, Faith felt larger than life. If not, okay, see that week, see that day he fought, that was 2 days before the disqualification, where he had issue with Manson, and he carried chair and put on the counter on the kitchen tabletop and then sat down on it. Did it make any sense? See, even the week that Sultana was head of house, Sultana assigned him chores and he was telling her, fuck you. Who did that? Who has done that? Who did that to him when he was head of house? He was head of house twice, right? If I'm not mistaken. Who has thrown jabs at him? Who has insulted him like that? Who has tried to dare his authority? See, that guy deserved disqualification. It's just that disqualification came at a time that most people saw it as a wrong time. Like 3 days to the finish, why wasn't he giving strikes? Disqualification was the best. Unfortunately, that's why they say 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the owner. That 1 day for the owner, you don't have a choice. When that 1 day comes, you have to just take it. The only fault I faulted multi-choice was, why did you guys let it go this far? Why was there no warning at all? Why was there no punishment? Why, is a case of, why just give that kind of big punishment, that kind of thing? But the law is the law, you understand? And that is why you have to be careful. Some people will go and dance somewhere and get money. You will go and dance in that same place, you will go and get beaten, you go chop, you go collect beating, you go collect, so you have to be very careful. Some people enter internet fraud, one hit they have hit billions. So we enter, reach 5 years, they've not even seen 100,000. So, and they are still going through the same process. So everybody's luck or everybody's grace is not the same. You understand? And at least he has one can, he will use that one a whole body. I hope they give it to him anyways, because we've had history of even winners gone, they are having issues of collecting their money. I don't even know how true it is. Kelly Ray, I remember before their reunion, or was it also, or was it before their reunion, if I'm not mistaken, he had an interview and he said they've not paid, they've not given him his money complete. So this multi-choice and their wahala, and coupled with his own, has to come with his own, comes with disqualification. It's so unfortunate. Your intelligence doesn't mean you shouldn't have a limit. Do you understand? Just because you're intelligent, and that's why we're voting the kind of nonsense leaders that we have in our country. We feel this person has money, so the person should come on board. Faith is intelligent, so he has the right to misbehave. And like I said, we're all hypocrites, even myself inclusive. We'll be claiming that we want peace and tranquility. We want peace. We want peace. Are you sure we want peace? It's like we paid a subscription to watch problem. It's like that is what balances our BP or what, I don't really know. Me, right from when Faith started that thing, if you watch most of my live streams, Onyeka, I kept saying it. There's something about that boy, and he just has to watch it. There's something, I really didn't know that it was going to end up in disqualification, to be honest with you, but I just knew it wasn't going to end well, but I never thought it was going to be disqualification. To be honest with you, I thought maybe it was going to be a strike. And the truth of the matter is that even if he was given a strike and he was in that house to the final, he was not going to win. Faith wasn't going to win that money. How many times have studio audience been like, there's something I noticed when you talk to people one on one, right? When you talk to people like real time, Faith doesn't really have much supporters. Most of the supporters are online. Even those studio audience, how many of them do you hear coming there to be on, to be like team faith. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but when you come online, yeah, there are some bloggers that are for faith, but if you look, majority are not for him. I am personally not for faith. I have been indifferent when it came to faith, because you see his social behavior didn't go well with me. His social behavior was whacked. There was something about his social behavior that I didn't know if it was a strategy or it was his character. There was something weird about his behavior, and I wasn't comfortable with it. I really don't understand. I didn't. There was just, it was, the guy was just not giving me the content I wanted. Do you understand? He's intelligent, good for him. Is he the only intelligent person we have in Nigeria? The way people are making it look as if he's the only intelligent, he's the only medical doctor in the country. I don't understand. Even if he's that intelligent, what brought him to Big Brother show? And since the rest are Olodo, no wahala. Leave the show for Olodo. Why did you come to the show? Last year, TJ was there, Dr. TJ was there, but Dr. TJ was not this pompous. I'm even glad there was a doctor before him, an immediate season self. There was Dr. TJ, and TJ too, I suspected, also studied abroad. He's even working abroad, lives abroad. So why was it that TJ did not come with this arrogance or with this condescending vibe? Why was Faith like that? Okay, maybe we'll say because of his age or something. I don't know. Which excuse will people give? Yes, I know that love covers multitude of sin, but let's call a spade a spade. I respect his so-called fans that admitted that yes, their guy went wrong. He's human, mind you, so you guys should not make it look as if Faith cannot do anything wrong. Anybody can do anything wrong. I don't even know what I'm trying to say to you. Even Imisi, is she perfect? Imisi is not perfect. Imisi too do gets her own cois. She too, she was, she was also, she did one or two, like especially that time that she was imposing whatever it was she was imposing on Faith. It wasn't nice, right? I kicked against that. I wasn't comfortable with that. You get, because to me it was, if it was the other way around, now they will say harassment. They will say sexual. So the other way around, to less, the boy didn't want. He was not interested. So unfortunate that nobody tends to look at the side of the male when the male does not want something. You get, so I'm so glad when I saw those two ladies, when I saw those two queens, I was so happy. Imisi and Dede, God, I was so happy. I'm like, yay! I was super duper excited. I'm like, yes, yes. Because initially I thought it was going to be Imisi and Koyin that were going to be the last two standing, but it was Imisi and Dede, and I was so glad. I don't know, I was so happy. I don't know why that it was Imisi and Dede. I was just like, yes, 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 this is it. Yes, yes, this one worked. Like, it went, it was just on point. I'm so happy for Emisi. I'm telling you, and I love the way that she was so calm. I love her calmness. Yeah, she was emotional. She was so calm. The person that I was with, he was going to be all up emotional. It was even menacing, but I love his swag. I love his energy. Emisi was so calm, and I love that about her. Like, she was emotional, obviously. She was started crying right from inside the house. Because I was like, Collar's girls. I'm like, yeah, Collar's girls, Collar's sister and Collar's wife. Okay, no wife. Let me know. Dede is in a relationship, serious one at that. And even the Collar himself, yesterday or different day, Dede also revealed that Collar is in a 5 years relationship, that he's even engaged. So let's just say his love interest. I be his not even his love interest. I'll say his, what will I don't know. I'll say his, I don't know for him. In fact, the love interest I think should be better. Yeah. Because when Ebuka said Colors Girls, I'm like, yes, Colors Girls. I don't know why, for whatsoever reason, I was so happy to see Dede on that stage. And Dede was the last girl to enter the house. Yeah, she was the last. She was the last to come into the house. And Koyi was the first guy to come into the house and was the last guy to leave the house. Wow. Dede was the last girl to enter the house. And she was okay. I was like, she was also the last girl to leave the house. Yeah. She was the last to enter. She was also the last to leave the house. I'm so satisfied. This is the first time Big Brother show just went, like, in fact, it was just as if it's only my vote that was just counting. No, I'm very satisfied with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Super duper happy with that. Extremely happy with that. I knew Missy was going to win. Were we all surprised? No, everyone knew. Even the so-called faithfuls that were shouting, they knew that their guy didn't have a chance. But me, I somehow wished low-key that Faith was there and his fans saw that he wasn't going to win. He wasn't. I didn't even know why they were thinking that Faith was had that potential. I really don't know what it is. One thing with the internet, once there's a little buzz or there's a little noise, people just take it and run along with it. But finally, Missy girl or mother see that has crocs. I say, Missy, don't you have anything better? If you borrow shoe, oh God, oh, this girl a problem. Ah, see her mom. Her mom is dark. Her sister too is dark. Yeah, maybe Missy took after her dad also because she's light skinned. Yeah, I'm so happy for her. All right, guys. I just say let me come and make noise small. Our winner. Oh yeah, I'm a fan of everybody there, so whoever wins is my fave. I don't have any personal fave. Everybody there is my fave. I am so glad that Emisi won. Like, I am super duper glad. I'm happy for her. I just pray that the money will just be a blessing to her life. It will help her go far. Wow, another female season. I'm so happy for that. I was so happy that the last two were even ladies. I'm like, yeah, for sure. This is a female season. We go, girls. Ah, thank God. What am I going to watch now? Oh, 10 over 10. This season was really like, when they started the show, I was like, hey God, this ones that these people pack all their energy. I hope they will still have the one they will give us to the end. Although at some point towards the middle, let's say middle, towards like let's say sixth, seventh week, right? If I'm not mistaken, at some point the energy dropped in the house, but then boom, from nowhere again it picked up. Sure, you understand? They really tried. Honestly, those guys gave us content from beginning to the end, like to the point that I just resorted to being doing live stream. Like I could not even meet up making videos, and there's something I noticed though. My videos, people were not really watching my videos, and I don't know why. Probably because my channel, I gain most of the subscribers I gained here is based on airing it live, airing the show live. But airing the show live now is threatening my channel. Sure, you understand? So that's why I had no choice. All those live streams I did, I had to delete them. Yeah, I had to delete them because whatever they said, reuse content or something like that. So I had to delete them. There was no need for that. I had to deliver even some old videos, even the reunion of No Lose Guard that I like streamed everything. I had to delete everything. Like literally, my channel is on ground zero. So I literally had to delete everything and start all over again. So basically, the show has ended, and to be honest with you, there's nothing really more to say about the show. Other content, yes, I'll bring along other educative content, other self improvement content, other content. But I'm glad the show ended the way it ended. Honestly, I'm so happy. Like, what made me more happier was the fact that Dede was the first runner up. You guys don't know how happy I was to see that girl on that stage. Woo! Woo! I was so happy. But I was surprised that Sultana got to top four, right? I was very surprised. Like, I didn't know that Sultana was going to go that far. She tried, though. She really, really tried. She really tried. I even Manson, I give it to him. Manson also tried. Like all of them just did a very good job. Like everyone in that house brought their A game, and it was A game. It was just an A game, to be honest with you. They will do well. They will do well. They will do well. They will do well. So they refused to give us how they refused to bring housemates for us for party, but they brought them for live show. I think there were some things that these housemates discussed. Probably that was why I'm suspecting. No, that was why they didn't come for the live show, or for the party. Was the fact that someone like Kola was telling Zita that when she goes out, when she comes for party, she should give him signal. So I think Biggie noticed that there was going to be a lot of expo that we're going to be giving to the housemates. So no need. You understand? Let the show just keep its credibility of unexpected winner. Share you understand. But it's all good. It's all good. I love the way all of them. It's all good. It's all good. But there was something I noticed. Sha. Let me do small mebo. I noticed that Mide and Bright were not standing beside each other. Bright was on the other side with their Telma. Mide was on the other side. I think we her mom. Okay, no, not we her mom. It was Menson's mom that was beside her. Because when they first said, I saw the woman with the yellow, I even thought it was Mide's mom, but it was Menson's mom. So I noticed they were apart. I say, hey, hey, now. I'm sorry to say, Faith even said it in the house that Mide does not even really like Bright. She's just entertaining Bright, and I might believe that. And plus coming out with the drama surrounding Bright, I wouldn't advise Mide to be caught in that drama. I'm not saying whatever it is true or is false, but when somebody is having so many drama around them, I beg, it's better you stay away from them so you don't get caught up in their crossfire. I beg, there's some people that their life is just chaotic. So just leave them like that in their chaos. Just move on, and whatever happened in the house has happened in the house, that's past. Just continue. But I'm so happy for all of them anyway. I'm very, very happy for all of them. It's not easy. 3 months of giddy giddy giddy. In fact, you even get bored, safe. But they tried, they kept it going, they kept the energy going. Finally, their own chapter has closed. Till next year. Okay, well, they will reign for 1 year. Then next year, hopefully, reunion. Then next year, new housemates. Oh God, but this life, all these faith things when they shout. Just give the next how many weeks, because the way things move past by. Maybe the show has ended. All this faith drama too. It will also end with it. Don't worry yourself. I said it will also end with it. Don't worry yourself. For me, even if Faith gets the car or not, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Honestly, well, let's just leave it. It's gone. It's gone. Let's just leave it. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Congratulations to Imisi baby. Imisi in the building. See culture now. Culture say I go live for you. I'm so happy for her anyway. I'm so happy for her. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oyinka, thank you for coming. I really appreciate. Let me end the live stream and attend to other things. Thank you. Hopefully, we still see on other topics, trendy topics.